Do you know that you can make this amount, or even this amount on this platform as a skilled professional or as a beginner in your area of expertise? And you don't even have to be from America or US or Canada. This platform accommodates everybody so long as you're skilled and you know what you're doing. And this platform is called Upwork. Here you can sell your skill and make good money in dollars, whether you're a copywriter, you're a salesperson, you're a graphic designer, or you're a video editor. There is room for you here on Upwork. And in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to create an Upwork account step by step if you are new to Upwork, and how to optimize your account so that when you start to bid for jobs, you will get those jobs without any stress. So one of the things I would guarantee that you earn a lot of money on this platform is that you have a high in demand skill. So a high in demand skill are skills that are evergreen in the market and that businesses are always looking for because it enables their business growth. So skills like artificial intelligence, social media management, video editing, graphics design, and a whole lot more will ensure that you're standing shoulders high with freelancers from other clients like the UK, Canada, and US. But then you can also get these high in demand skills by learning them. If you're looking to learn any high in demand skill, you can actually learn for free if you don't have a lot of money, and even get a certification. Yes, so I recently did a tutorial talk about platforms that you can actually get these skills for free without having to pay a dime, and then on top of that you'll still get a certification. So I'm going to be leaving the link to that video in the description of this tutorial so that you can also go check it out and be able to upgrade your skill and your potential for earning better on Upwork. So before we get into my laptop screen, hey there, this is Smart Skills Up TV. If you're yet to subscribe to our channel, probably you're stumbling on this channel for the first time, please hit on the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so that not only would you become a part of our family, you would also know when we create tutorials like this. And all we talk about here is how to make money online, and also a lot on sales, marketing, and advertising. So if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome as always. Please do not forget to share this tutorial to people in your network so that they can also get the same value that you're getting from this tutorial. So let's get straight into my laptop screen. Come to Google and type in Upwork. So the registration process is really simple and straightforward. You can also do it on your mobile phone. So click on the first search result you're going to be seeing that says Upwork, the world's marketplace. Click on it and it will take us to the Upwork interface, and we're going to be starting with exploring the Upwork's interface before we go on to get an account. This is how Upwork's current interface looks like. Let's just explore it one after the other. So here we have find talent, find work, why Upwork, what's new, and all that. This first place is for people who are looking to hire people on the platform. So for you who wants to find work, this is where you're going to be looking at. Then if you want to get more information about Upwork, like reviews, success stories, how to hire or how to find work, you can actually come here to read more about it. Then this is what's new for blog articles. And then we have enterprise here and pricing. So you can actually check all of this on your own. So normally the first interface that you actually see is for people who are looking to hire skilled professionals for different things, right? So it says we connect people to bring projects to life, find high quality talent, or open jobs with the help of AI tools that keep you in control. So great thing, they have also introduced AI into their platform. So you can just go explore. So you can even ask the Upwork's inbuilt AI anything. So maybe you want to ask it how you can, get or bid for jobs, or how you can be successful. You can actually go on to ask it anything that you want to ask it. Then we have this place where we have here trending Upwork projects, branded digital assets. So you can see how much people are actually charging per project. So typically $10 to $255 per project. Then this is what the project is about, branded digital assets. Then we also have native iOS app.
here you can actually find people who are skilled in different areas, from people who can build you a whole app to people who can actually, build custom AI applications and all what's not. Once you're satisfied, you can come here to click on the sign up button. So signing up, you can easily sign up with your Gmail account, and then you'll be redirected to continue signing up to your account. So I'll click on sign up, but if you already have an account, you click on login, right? So now it's going to be asking us, are you joining as a client or a freelancer? Of course, we want to create a freelancing account. So I'm going to go straight to, I am a freelancer looking for work. So I'll click on it, and then we're going to be applying as a freelancer. So we're going to be continuing with Google. So this means that we are going to be using our Google sign up information, that's our Gmail account, to sign up to Upwork. So I'm going to be clicking on continue with Google, and then it's going to be asking me to select the Gmail account that I want to use. I'm going to click on this one, and then I'll click on continue. So now it has populated those information that it was asking me for with the information from my Gmail account. So now we're going to be going on to create our account. But before then, we're going to be checking some of these things here. So send me helpful emails to find rewarding work and job leads. We actually want that. So we also have to also check their user agreements and privacy policy. You cannot actually leave this unchecked. You have to check it, right? So after doing that, click on create my account. So congratulations, your account has been created. Let's get you started. So now it's redirecting us to where we're going to be continuing our profile optimization. So here it says, hey, Erima, ready for your next big opportunity? So we're going to be going through this together. So it says, answer a few questions and start building your profile. Apply for open roles or list services for clients to buy. Get paid safely and know we are there to help you. So it says it takes 5 to 10 minutes and you can edit it later. So we will save as you go. So essentially, this place we are going to be filling in some information to help Upwork know more about the kind of jobs that we are interested in, and also filling in our information to optimize our profile. But anywhere you get to and you can't seem to continue, you can actually save and then come back. Say you cannot get all that information that they are going to be asking, you can actually come back to fill those information that you left, right? On get started, and let's get into it. So it says a few quick questions. First, have you freelanced before? I am brand new to this. I have some experience, or I am an expert. So I'll just click on I have some experience. So I'll click on next. But for you, if you haven't freelanced before, of course, you know what to click on. So got it. What's your biggest goal for freelancing? To earn my main income, to make money on the side, to get experience for a full-time job. I don't have a goal in mind yet. Of course, I'm going to be clicking on to earn my main income. Let's see if you can also click other options. No, you only have to select one option. So I'm going to be clicking on to earn my main income, right? So I'll click on next. How would you like to work? I'd like to find opportunities myself. I'd like to package up my work for clients to buy. So there are actually two ways, or there are different ways to actually, get jobs on Upwork. The first is that you get to see those jobs. Upwork actually gets to suggest those jobs to you, and then you get to bid for them, with something called Connect. So when we get to that part, we'll talk about it. Then another way is that you can create projects, right? So you can actually create those projects, like create those jobs, and then get people come to actually find you to do it for them, right? So I'd like to find opportunities myself. So it says clients post jobs on our talent marketplace. You can browse and bid for them, or get invited by a client. And here you can define your service with prices and timelines. We will list it in our project catalog for clients to buy right away. So these are actually two different ways that you can get jobs on Upwork. And of course, you can actually do the two at the same time, right? So let's see if I can click on both options. Great. So I can click on both options, and then I'm going to be clicking here. I'm open to contracts to hire opportunities. Start with a contract and later explore a full-time option with the client. So I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to be clicking on next, create a profile. So here we're going to be creating our profile. So how would you like to tell us about yourself? If you have a LinkedIn account, you can actually import from you can import your profile from your LinkedIn account, or you can upload a resume or fill out manually in 15 minutes. So I'm going to be filling it manually in 15 minutes because for this particular Chrome profile that I'm using, I don't have a LinkedIn account here, and I don't have my resume readily available. But for you, if you have a LinkedIn account that is also well optimized, or if you have your resume that is also updated, you can also go on to do that. I mean, it makes everything easy. So I'll just click on fill out manually in 15 minutes, right? So great. So what kind of work are you here to do? So we have admin support, we have customer service, we have data and analytics, we have design and creative. So if you are in the graphic design and editing niche, you can go on to select design and creative. And then under design and creative, we have other options there, right? So we have art and illustration, we have audio and music production, branding and logo design, graphic, editorial, and presentation design. We have different things. So I'm just going to say maybe I'm going to select the video and animation, and from here I'm going to select other ones here. So we have sales and marketing also, because I am also into digital marketing and I do a lot of ad setup and copywriting and all that, and lead generation as well. So I'm just going to come here and select digital marketing. So all of this is just going to inform on how, or on the jobs that Upwork is going to be showing to you after you create your account and as time goes on, right? So it says select specialties from one category just to get started. You'll be able to change and add to this later on. So if that's the case, I would rather come and uncheck this one here, and I'll go to sales and marketing, right? And then I'm going to select digital marketing, lead generation and telemarketing, marketing, PR and brand strategy, right? And I'm going to come here and then I'll click on next, and then we are going to be adding our skill. Choosing carefully really matters here, so you of course have to be careful. So what you have chosen in the last screen is going to be dependent on what they are going to be showing to you here. All right, so you can now see that the skills that they are suggesting to me is reflecting the digital marketing and sales that I had actually chosen in the last screen, right? So you just have to take your time and do this. So I'm going to enter digital marketing. I'll enter lead generation, right? So enter social media lead generation. So you can actually enter a maximum of 15 skills. So let's say that's all we want to do. I'm just going to click on next, your profile title. So here it says, now add a title to tell the world what you do. So one of the things you can actually do is to look at other people's accounts, other people's Upwork accounts, and use it to actually fill in your own, especially people that are doing well. Another thing you can also do is to use a tool called ChatGPT. I believe that you're not new to ChatGPT. Because of this tutorial, I'm also going to be showing you how to do certain things with ChatGPT, especially in using it to fill your account. So let's say I'm just going to write sales and marketing expert. I'm going to be writing Facebook and Google ads experts, right? Facebook and Google ads. So this should actually capture the totality of everything you do, whether you're a graphic designer or you are a copywriter. So next you're going to be adding your experience, right? So it says if you have relevant work experience, add it here. So freelancers who add their experience are twice as likely to win work. But if you're just starting out, you can still create a great profile. Just head on to the next page. So if you don't have any work experience, you can actually just go on to the next thing. But let me see what this would look like. So add experience. I'll click on it, and okay, so you can add the title of where you actually got that experience from. So let me say, for instance, as a lead generation expert, I have worked with several brands to generate leads for them using Facebook ads as well as Google ads. So for this experience, I'm just going to be adding one brand that I've worked with, and then it's just like creating a resume like your CV, and what is going to be going on to that place where you have job experience. This is how it is, right? So remember that Upwork is really it's just a place where you get to get jobs, right? So it's more like, instead of carrying your CV and go out to look for jobs. You're actually doing it online, right? So that's what Upwork is really is. So let's say, for instance, I'm just going to enter lead generation or lead generation X. I'll write the name of the company. So I'll write, let's say, for instance, SPC Universe. Then location was Nigeria, though it was actually a remote job. Then okay, let's say Abuja, Nigeria. Okay, let's say Abuja. Then the country was Nigeria. Okay, so we get to select this. So I'll just scroll down, look for Nigeria, which is where I'm from. So I'll click on Nigeria. So you're going to be selecting if you currently work on this role or not. So I'm still working for this brand. You can enter the date that you started. Let's say, for instance, I started in July and then in 2024. And then, of course, because I'm still working with the brand, it's going to be showing present to present, right? Then the description. So one of the things you can actually do is to use ChatGPT also. If you can't seem to get anything, into this place from your head, you can actually use ChatGPT. So let me just quickly show you how to use ChatGPT to fill in this place, right? So I'm going to be going to ChatGPT on another Chrome profile. So here on ChatGPT, I'm going to ask it to create a detailed description for me that I can now enter in to that part where they are asking for a description. So it's just like you describing what that role was about. So I'm going to come to ChatGPT and I'll say, I'm creating an Upwork account. An Upwork account as a lead generation expert. And I want to add work experience from one of my job roles. Please create a description. No, please, 500 words to describe my experience. Then we'll click on this icon here. And let's see what it's going to create for us. So it generated this and it's quite long. So I'm going to be telling it to adjust it to 500 words and to be more specific. Basically, you just use ChatGPT to get that information and then you go on to review it. And once you're satisfied, you can now copy it and, paste it into that part that you want to paste it into. So let's say, for instance, I'm satisfied with all of this information. I'm just going to go on to copy everything, right? So I'll copy it and remember that you don't just copy and paste, right? You want to read through and ensure that it really aligns with what you want. So I'll come back to this description and I'll enter it. So it says it must be less than 1,000 characters, right? So I'm just going to remove from where we have skills and tools used, right? Just come here and save. So you can actually add as many job experiences as possible. So you can come here and click on add. But then if you don't want to add it as you're creating the account, you can of course add it when you want to, of course, add it in the future, right? So you can come here and click on next, add education. So here you can add your institution of learning. This is all just to boost your profile. So next, we're going to be adding the languages that we speak, because Upwork is global, so clients are often interested to know what languages you speak. So English is a must, but do you speak any other languages, right? So English is the default, and you can now add your proficiency level in English. Then you can now add other languages. There are some languages that are actually important, right? So maybe French or Spanish and all. So you can just enter them. So if I know how to speak French and I can speak it at basic level, so it is actually a plus for me. So once we are done with this part, we click on next, and here we're going to be writing an overview. So I'll come to ChatGPT and I'll ask it to write a detailed overview for my Upwork account based on my profile as a Google and Meta lead generation expert, and let's see what it's going to give us. Let's say this is what we want to use. I'll just copy it and come back to our account and I'll enter the profile. After we're done with that, we'll go to next, which is to set our rate. So the rate you're going to be setting is actually going to be dependent on your niche. So that's why it's important to also look at other people's accounts in your niche, people who are doing well in your niche, and use it as a basis for creating your account. So your hourly rate is the total amount the clients will see. Then the service fee is what Upwork is going to be collecting on every work that you do, right? So it says this helps us to run the platform and provide service like payment protection and customer support, right? So any hourly rate you enter here is going to be dependent on what service fee that Upwork is going to be charging you. So let's say for instance that our hourly rate is $20. I'll enter $20, and then you're going to be seeing that Upwork is going to be charging you $2 on every $20 that you earn, and then you're going to be getting $18, right? So every hour that you do your work, you're going to be getting $18. I mean, this is amazing, and it's not even much, right? So next we're going to be adding a picture and a location. So I'm going to be entering a date of birth, country of residence, a street address. Zip code is important. So if you don't know your zip code, you can just go online and check for it. So let me just enter anything here. Then here you can enter your mobile number. You can also upload a profile picture. Right. So I'm just going to upload attach photo, right? So it's saving now. All right, so we have a profile picture now, and then I'll go to review your profile. So it's going to be giving us an overview of everything that we have written on our profile. You can actually go on to change anything. You can go on to change your profile. You can change your name. You can change the description or the overview. You can change the languages. You can change anything you want to actually change. You can even change your hourly rate. You can change the skills. You can actually edit anything you want to edit. And for the education, because we haven't added anything, you can go on to add it before you submit your profile, right? So let's say we are satisfied with everything we've done here. I'm just going to click on submit profile. Right, so it says your profile is ready. Now you would need Connect to bid on jobs. So I talked about Connect earlier. So Connect are actually currencies that you use on Upwork to submit proposals and bid for jobs. And Connect are not free, unfortunately. So when you're ready to buy Connect, you can just go on to do either of these. Either you subscribe for Freelancer Plus, or you buy Connect at $15, right? But then if you don't have the money to actually do that, there are other ways to get jobs on Upwork. And in the next tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to get jobs without having to buy Connect on Upwork. So I'll click on browse without bidding. From here, we can actually browse other things. And if you scroll down, you're going to be seeing jobs that are going to be suggested for us. But we are not going to be able to submit proposals or bid for these jobs because we don't yet have Connect. Now, if you check your profile, you're going to be seeing that your profile is not completed, right? So it's still at 60%. So this has to be up to 100% to boost your chances of getting jobs, right? And getting clients to be impressed. So whenever you're ready, you can just come here and click on complete your profile, and you can enter all the missing information. So employment history, even though we already have an experience, you can actually still go on to add other ones. Then you can add your portfolio, which is your work sample, like work you have done in the past. If you have done any work related to your area of expertise, you can add that. Then you can also add your education. You can even add a video introduction of yourself. Then you can add certifications and linked accounts. You can link your Upwork account to your social media account, say your LinkedIn account or your Instagram account. Then you can also add other experiences, right? Then once all that is completed, then it's going to be checking to 100%, right? So when you have the time, you can come to do that. Right, then the next thing that we're going to be doing is to add our payment information, right? So to do that, click on your profile picture here and go to profile settings, right? So account settings rather. So click on account settings, and it's going to bringing us here, and we're going to be selecting get paid. Right, it says to withdraw earnings, please update your tax information. For more details, read our FAQs, right? So this is when you want to withdraw your earnings. So when you start to earn, your balance is going to be reflecting here, right? So for this tax information, you can do it later. So let's add a method for withdrawing our balance, right, or our earnings. So what happens is that when clients pay you, it comes here, so it reflects here. So any amount you earn reflects here. So when you want to withdraw that amount, it's going to be withdrawn into the payment method that you select. So let's click on add a method, and we have different options here. We have the options to withdraw direct to your local bank account, which is recommended for Nigerians. Then we have Payoneer. If you have a Payoneer account, you can enter, you can set that up. Then we also have PayPal, and we have wire transfer, and then we also have direct to USD bank account, right? But they say that the option that is best recommended for Nigerians, and this is because we had, during our settings, let Upwork know that we are setting up this account from Nigeria. So for any country that you have set your account to, they're going to be giving you the best recommendation for that country, right? So I'm just going to be clicking on set up, and then we're going to be setting this up to a local bank account. Now, the first thing you're going to be doing is to enter your SWIFT code. Now, there was an information that I missed. I was supposed to also let you know. Now, they say that it is better for your account, right, the name on your Upwork account to reflect on, to align or to be the same as the name on your bank account. So now that you're watching this tutorial, this is to ensure that you don't make any mistakes. So you want to ensure that when you're creating your account, the name on your account should align with the name on your bank account. This is to ensure that you don't get payment delays, right? But if you haven't gotten this information before and you had already created with a different name, you should just go on ahead and do that. I think that you can actually of course, you can actually edit, those information later on. So now your bank SWIFT code, you can go to Google to get your bank SWIFT code. So let's say, for instance, that I am banking with UBA. I can just come to Google and search for UBA SWIFT code, right? So I'm going to click on it, and we're going to be getting it. Just click on it to copy it properly. Then I'll come to Upwork and I'll enter the SWIFT code here, and then we'll click on search so that we can, get the bank information. So it confirms that this SWIFT code belongs to UBA, right? Dollars, right? Then account holder bank information. So here you're going to be entering your bank information. That's the account number, your bank code. Please enter a 3-digit bank code. So you can actually ask your bank for this bank code, or you can go online to also get it. But I think it's better you maybe walk into your bank and ask them for the 3-digit bank code, right? Then enter your first name, then your last name, and your name on account. So if this is not the name on my account, on my bank account, I can change it, right? Then please enter the physical address associated with this account. If the postal address where you receive mail is different than the physical address where you reside, our bank requires you enter the physical address. So when you were creating your bank account, so remember the address that you actually enter. So you can just go on to enter that address here, then city and province and all of those information. So once you're done, just click on. So because this account is not a real account and I am not ready to enter in all of this information, I'm just going to leave it here and then leave you to also click on the next option. And because if I click on next now, it's not going to allow me to, because I've not entered all of this information. But from here, from the next page, is really simple. So step by step, you just go on to add your bank information, and that is all. So once you're done with that, when you're ready, you can now go on to explore how to complete your profile. And in the next tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to get jobs on Upwork without Connect. But then if you want to actually buy Connect so that you can go on to bid for those jobs, you can actually go on to do that. So Connects are actually currencies that you use to bid for jobs on Upwork. So that will be all for this tutorial. Thank you very much for staying on to the end. If you've gained value, please do not forget to hit on the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell, and also share this video with people in your network so that they can also benefit from learning how to create an Upwork account as well. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in subsequent tutorials.